All right, we're gonna talk about elements of feel. So, timing. You got to get your timing right. If you don't have consistent timing, then you're not going to be able to deliberately distort your timing. So, get a metronome. Practice with a metronome. Throw your punches until they're consistent for long periods of time. Then speed up and slow down the metronome so that you can make your punch cadence precise. You want it to be precise, you want it to be consistent. All right, once you've done that for a while, then you can change the rhythm. Throw some syncopation in there, which means instead of just going bop, 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 you're gonna go bop, 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 bop. Change it, right? When you do that, now you're all of a sudden, you're gonna make your combinations feel way different, and that's a good thing. And you can do those things, start with a metronome, do it on the heavy bag, then get on the mitts, work it with your coach. All right, mitt-specific things that you can work on. Power accent. Which punch or punches do you throw the hardest in your combination? You should always make it different. Good coaches will tell you to make the last punch the hardest. Great coaches will tell you to change which punch you throw the hardest every time you throw the combination. Why? Because it changes the way the combination feels and it makes it harder for your opponent to defend against it. So, next is punch location. Make small changes. So you're going to throw your jab to the nose, you're going to throw your jab to the mouth, you're going to throw your jab to the chin, you're going to throw your jab to the side of the mandible, you're going to throw it at the forehead, whatever. Change where you throw it so that your opponent is always having to make small adjustments to where you're throwing the jab. And then on the heavy bag, we've got 4 we can work on. The delivery angle, which is both the angle of your arm, right? You can change this, and then it's the relative body position from you to your opponent. Then you've got punch variations. You can change the delivery angle by using the same punch, or you can change which punch you throw, right? Set up a pattern by throwing the same combination and then change it, right? Seems obvious, but people don't always do it. Range, just your linear distance from the bag. You work on changing your range and throwing the same combination. Throw it from far away, throw it from close up. And then lastly, movement direction. You should be able to throw your combination while you are moving in any direction. Some of them are going to be smarter, some of them are going to be dumber. But if you have the ability to employ it at any direction change, you're going to be a much more well-versatilized fighter, a much more versatile fighter. That's what I was looking for. So really, like the meta here, make everything consistent and predictable and then make changes, right? We identify patterns as humans. Make your opponent identify a pattern and then change it up on him. Now he can't defend against it. All right, there you go.